Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this practice, Graceful Aging, Yoga for Graceful Aging. So glad you're here today. This is the first sequence that I created for this practice of just all the really simple, basic poses and benefits that come with a consistent yoga practice. I was reminded recently, because I fell off my practice for a few days during the move, and it was really significant how much better I feel when I have a consistent practice. I can't emphasize that enough. So I created this series on Graceful Aging Yoga to help with the consistency, making them short and simple and really gentle, but getting all of the most important things, the calming, the breath, balance, strength, flexibility. So glad you're here today. Please find a comfortable seat. You might want a blanket and a block. And let's go ahead and settle into our bodies here. Just letting the energy settle, tuning in to observe how you feel in this moment. Bringing awareness to your breath and letting the breath get a little slower, a little deeper. Good. Let's rub our hands together. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. I'm going to shake those wrists out. Let go of something here. Another inhale. Nice full exhale. One more. Big breath in. Big breath out. Awesome. Let's bring our hands to our hearts. Taking a moment for gratitude. This amazing life, this amazing body, opportunity to be in a body, and all the things that are working in your body, noticing all of that. And then from here, let's bring right hand to the low belly, left hand to the heart. Gonna do a pranayama, breath control, breath work. That's one inhale broken down into 3 parts, and then one slow, full exhale. So you're gonna inhale to your low belly, inhale to the center body, inhale, fill your chest, little pause here, and then a slow, full exhale out of the nose, emptying from the top of the body down to the base, and gently bringing the navel in at the bottom. I'll guide you through one more time, and then you'll do a few on your own. So inhale, low belly, center, chest, pause, and exhale, starting at the top, emptying to the bottom as slow as you can get it. And go ahead for a few more rounds on your own. You're simply paying attention to the breath, seeing how much you can get in, noticing in that pause at the top, and then really slowing the exhale down, getting all the air out. Finish up your last one with the exhale. Good. Next, we're going to come into a wide seat. So opening the legs out, rooting the legs down. And if you are sitting on the back of your sitting bones, bring yourself up as high as you need so that you feel a little bit of a forward tilt in your hips. We're going to connect the legs to the earth here, power them up, reach the arms up. Good, relax the arms down. We're going to gently turn the body counterclockwise. Moving with your breath, inhale the heart forward, exhale the heart back. Loosening up, seeing if you could smooth out your movement. Good, and now let's circle it the other way. Finishing up your last circle, and we're going to take a fold here. You might want to block. Please remember, it doesn't matter how far you go. Maybe just a little bit forward, maybe a nice straight spine is meeting your body where it is. So we're practicing non-greed. Don't take more than is given freely. Tune in to decide how far is good for you. Wherever you meet that edge, that's where the benefit is. Block could be handy if you'd like to rest on it in some way. If it feels good to relax the head down, you could do that. And now come into your Ujjayi breath, the sound of the ocean. Deep and slow. Imagine directing the breath where you feel tight. Staying present to observe any sensations in the body. Energy flowing in the inner thighs. Noticing if the body invites you to go deeper. Noticing where the mind goes. Welcoming all of you here. Stay here for one more minute. Softening at the shoulders,
Muscles in the face can relax. Release the jaw. Forward folds help to calm the nervous system. So helpful. Let's finish here with 3 cleansing breaths in through the nose. And a nice big sigh out of the mouth. 2 more like that. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Nice release out of the mouth. One more like that. And rising up. Pausing for a moment to observe shift in the energy. Okay, we're going to do a little flowing twist. So keeping the legs where they are. Inhale, arms up. Lengthen the spine. Exhale gently to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to center. And release. Beautiful. Let's come around down onto hands and knees next. Blanket under your knees is a good idea. Cushion them up a little bit. And we're going to wag the tail to the right as you look over your right shoulder. So we're making a C shape with the spine. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. One of the things that yoga is really good at is getting the spine moving in all the directions. Move with your breath, wagging side to side. Finishing up there, and now we'll do some cat-cow. So inhale, lifting the heart and the tailbone. Exhale, round the back to the sky as you bring the head down. You could curl your toes under to open the feet if that feels good for you. Or the tops of the feet can be down. Feel your spine here, feel your breath. Get it flowing. So good for your spine. One more. Beautiful. Now prepare to come into downward dog. So curling the toes under, knees and feet hip distance apart. Hands right under the shoulders with the fingers spread nice and wide. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale as you lift the hips to the sky. Settling in here for some nice deep breaths to decompress the back, the neck. Feel the whole back body lengthening out. Flow the breath deep and slow, and take any intuitive movement that you like. You could play with bending the knees, paddling the feet, rocking forward and back, or you could just be still. From here, we're going to take a nice, easy, slow walk forward up to your hands. You're going to find your forward fold here. Nice length in the low back, so bend the knees as much as you need to. Release your head and hang down here. Couple breaths right here. And let's bend the knees so the chest is on the thighs and just roll yourself up. Nice and easy. To Tadasana, a little mountain pose. Could get your blanket off of your mat. Take a moment here. Lift through the arches of your feet. Notice how you're stacked. Draw energy up through the soles of the feet. Going to come into a little chair here. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees. Keep them parallel with each other. Lift the heart a little bit. Settle into chair. Couple breaths here. Just stabilize, deep, steady breath. Nice strength builder. Beautiful. Inhale to rise and release. Take the feet a little bit wider than your hips. We're going to do some standing squats here. So you're going to inhale, cactus the arms, exhale, bring the arms together as you come down. Inhale up, exhale down. Move with your breath. Last one. Good work. Now start to rock from side to side. Let your weight shift from one foot to the other. And we'll start to let the arms get involved here. Nice side opening. Flow with your breath. Make this as big or as small as feels good for you. Finishing up here. Good. All right. Bring the feet back under the hips. Inhale, arms up. Interlace all the fingers except for the pointers. Point to the sky. And exhale over to the side. Holding here for a few breaths. Just feel the whole body connected from the feet to the fingertips. Both sides are lengthening. Notice the breath. Deep and slow.
Inhale, rise. Exhale, take it over to the other side. Inhale to rise, exhale, release. We're going to come into some balance work with tree pose. So you're going to decide what you want to look at, your focus point, and then root your right foot into the earth and bring the left one up. Make sure your foot is stable, and the left foot could come either to the calf or the inner thigh. If you're just starting to work with your balance, you could have your toes down on the left foot. Fix your gaze, strong focus here, rooting that standing leg into the earth, growing your tree. Left knee could pull back a little bit. Balance poses are so good, even if you're wobbling, it's good. Let's float our way back to center. Good job. So worth it to work on the balance. All right, rooting the left foot in. Right leg can come up. Fix your gaze. Grow your tree. Sense of humor with yourself if it's difficult. Strong focus. Float yourself out. Good job. All right, we can do a little flowing now. With the breath, we're gonna do a little back bend. Inhale, arms up. Look up, heart opens a little bit. Exhale, bend the knees. Bring the chest to the thighs. Arms come up as the head releases. So moving with your breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep going. Nice. On this last one, let's hold the back bend. Energizing when we do back bends. So bring that energy in. Couple deep breaths here. Beautiful. Release. Awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna do a little flow into, where are we going? To plank. We're going to plank. So coming to the top of your mat, hands at the heart. Inhale, opening, a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, lead with your heart, swan dive. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, come to plank. Let's just hold this plank for a moment. A few breaths. Navel lifted. Whole body working together here. Good. Bring the knees down. Hips, chest. Going to do some baby cobras here. So the arms float under the shoulders. We're going to be strengthening the back. Pubic bone is rooted. So on the inhale, you lift your heart. On the exhale, you come down. Moving with your breath here. You could do a bunch of these. Using the muscles in the back. So good for your back to keep it strong. Last one. Coming down, go ahead and take the arms out in front of you. We're going to lift the legs and the arms, holding here, strengthening the whole back. Beautiful. Release and press yourself back, nice and slow into child's pose. Open the knees to make space for the belly. Reach the arms forward and connect to the earth here. No gratitude to Mother Earth. Feel your connection to the earth. Deep breaths into the back and the sides. And then we'll take a little rock pose, bringing the knees together, belly on the thighs, crown of the head to the earth, rolling up from your rock. Beautiful. And so in all these, in this series for the Graceful Aging, I'm going to close all of them with the opportunity for you to close your practice however feels best for you. I really recommend getting some kind of an inversion. And some happy baby is always nice. A twist is always good. So I'll show you one example here. I love shoulder stand. If that's in your practice, go for that. Otherwise, a supported bridge with the block under your tailbone is awesome. Get that inversion in the internal organs here. And then to get the blood flowing out of the legs and the feet up into the belly and the heart and the brain, you could take your feet up, finding balance on your block. So invitation to close your practice however feels best for you. So the inversions are great. Some other things to close your practice would be some windshield wipers. And then I always like a little happy baby, connecting to the bliss body, that joy. It's always there. And that's it. So, finishing up with anything that feels good for you. Then Shavasana or seated meditation, some chanting. It's all good. Thanks for being here today. Namaste.